Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to day 17 of the 31 Days of Horror. D-Bougie86 here again, yes, guys. Now, the film I got for you guys today is an oldie but goodie from the year of 1978, directed by Pete Walker, and it goes by the title The Comeback. Yes, pretty much The Comeback is about our main character of Nick Cooper, who, as we meet him, he's actually a world famous singer, musician, entertainer, that type of deal, who hasn't made an album in 6 years because of the situation of his wife, and he was retiring sort of, and he wants to get back into the game after he has a divorce and ends up moving back to England to write his new album. So what ends up happening after that is Nick ends up going to this mansion-like manor where he goes and writes his own album. It's secluded. It's away from the city life and the memories of his wife beforehand. Just a really nice area and very upscale. The only ones that live there are these two old housekeeping. What ends up happening after he moves there, people start disappearing, and as we see it in the film, they are actually getting picked off by this mysterious killer in a hag mask. But Nick's also hearing certain noises and voices also during the night, and people are starting to think is Nick imagining things? Is it all in his head? But as the audience watching know that it's not that way, and somebody's actually trying to make Nick go crazy. So that's pretty much the gist of the plot of it without going too crazy into The Comeback. But my main thoughts on it, this movie doesn't fuck around, because the opening 15 minutes you get a fucking incredible a scare scene, and it's really effective what Pete Walker has done with this film, because it's pretty much the way I would describe this is a slasher film mixed with a psychological horror film, pretty much, because there's some aspects of Nick's persona where he might think to himself that maybe he is going crazy also, and that thing with that aspect is really cool how they play that off with the house and stuff, and especially the noises you hear, because you're maybe I'm going crazy too while watching this movie. Really great cinematography throughout it. It's very well shot, well directed. The music is very interesting because the actor in this film, Jack Jones, who's actually a real singer in real life. He actually did the theme for The Love Boat. If you haven't watched the TV show The Love Boat, he's the one who sings that fucking theme song. So yeah, but really interesting. He's actually really good in the film too. He's actually very interesting the way he reacts to things, which I do dig about his acting performance in this. Some weird scenes in this, without giving too much away, there's a character that we meet in the movie. He's a major part of the story, and he ends up having some crazy taboos in his own personal life, which we find out a little makeup and wigs, let's just put it that way, which was kind of odd to see especially that character do that things in this movie. It was very odd. Yeah, just great stuff. This one was fun as all hell. If you haven't seen The Comeback, I highly recommend it. Sheila Keefe, of course, Pete Walker alumni, is in this film. She plays one of the old housekeeping couple. Really great in the role. I always like Sheila Keefe and the Pete Walker stuff. Yeah, she's fucking great, But overall, for The Comeback, if I had to rate it, I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. I highly enjoy this one. It's a very well-made Pete Walker film. Some great tension throughout it. And, it actually mixes in some humor very well, too, which you don't get to see in a lot of, horror films, especially from this time era. It kept me engrossed, So, yeah, 8 out of 10 for The Comeback. I highly recommend it. For special features on this Redemption Films / Kino release, we have a Slasher Serenade, an interview with Pete Walker and actor Jack Jones, audio commentary by Pete Walker with Jonathan Rigby, author of Studies in Terror, Landmarks of Horror Cinema, original theatrical trailer. And yeah, I really love the. Not really big fan of the cover art, to be honest, of The Comeback. I actually like the original DVD cover art, but yeah, that scene's actually pretty cool in the movie. I'll give you that. You know what I mean? That is a pretty cool scene of what that is. But fucking yeah, The Comeback, 8 out of 10. Highly recommend this movie, guys. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's fucking awesome. Alright guys, that's it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Day 18 tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to be reviewing. Who knows? Maybe I'm waiting for a few things in the mail too, so I'm just trying to figure out when they're coming in. So I'll mix it up a little bit. I got another few other films I want to review that I do own. So I'll check you out tomorrow, guys. So I'll see you then. Peace out.